Robinson with Pro Football Focus. Today we're going to break down Josh Rosen, his preseason debut against the Chargers the other night. We saw kind of a mixed bag of results from Rosen. He had some issues up front. He was having to bend down and pick up the snap from his knees 4 or 5 occasions. Had kind of a lot of things going against him. We saw some good plays, but definitely a lot of plays to clean up. It's preseason. We don't want to make too big a deal out of it, but definitely some things he can clean up. This first play here we're going to talk about is just a 1st down and 10 passing concept. They're in a 2-by-2 formation here, and they're just going to run deep stops on the outside by the outside receivers and seams down the middle. Very common 1st down and 10 call in the NFL, 3rd down as well. But we're going to see just the ability that Josh Rosen has to sense pressure, always remain a passer, and what so many people like about him is he is a pure pocket passer, and we're going to see that on this clip. So let's roll through the clip here. He's going to hit the top of his drop before he can even get there, really. He's already has pressure. He senses that pressure. He's able to reset. The great thing you like about Josh Rosen's game is he's always, eyes are down the field, always looking to make a throw, and he shows that on this. Let's go ahead and run the clip. He's able to find his receiver who adjusts off of his seam route and ends up kind of working back towards Rosen in the middle of the field. He's able to find him, but there's a great example of him feeling the pressure. His eyes are up. He's remaining a passer. He's scanning this side of the field, seeing if he can find someone, and he's able to get back towards the middle of the field. Let's run the last clip here. Throw could be a little bit better, a little bit low. Guy goes down, makes a good play, but that's just a great example of Josh Rosen and what he can do in the pocket, manipulate pressure, keep his eyes downfield, make a throw. This next play from Josh Rosen is another 2-by-2 passing concept. We can see it's 1st down and 10, and this is just going to be a mirrored route concept on both sides, meaning both sides are going to have the exact same route combo. We've got number 1 on a 5-yard in, number 2 on a 12-yard out. Both guys are going to have that up top. And for the quarterback, this is just pick your best side based on matchup, based on leverage. And unfortunately for Josh Rosen on this one, I think if he had it over again, he would pick the other side of the field. But just pre-snap processing, we're looking at, in terms of space of the defenders, we've got Desmond King, a nickel corner, very savvy kind of guy in the slot that has good instincts to make plays. And then up top, we've got Kazir White, who is a strong safety playing dime linebacker here. And I think if Josh Rosen were to do this play over again, he would see that the weakness of this defense would be up on this side of the field. But let's roll the tape and see that he's able to get away with a would-be interception. He comes back, and as we can see, Desmond King, he's reading eyes. He's playing his quarter zone here, and he's able to break on this football. Gets very fortunate for Rosen that this play does not get intercepted. But as we can see up top, always looks a little bit better as the ball's being thrown. But this would have been the side to go to. Kazir White drops in his zone. He's probably not as comfortable playing in this spot as a player like Desmond King, who's very comfortable in the slot. But this is just an example of Josh Rosen kind of pre-snap processing. Could have definitely picked the other side. And in our system, let's roll through it. We'll see. This would have been a clear pick 6 on the other side. In our system, he faced a significant downgrade on this. And the box score, of course, that's going to go as no interception. He gets away with it. But definitely something pre-snap that Josh Rosen could have avoided on that play. The last play we're going to talk about from Josh Rosen was by far his best throw of the night on a back shoulder play. But the Cardinals are going to come out just in a 3-by-1 concept. Chargers are going to show a pressure look on this side, and they're going to end up rolling this thing the other way, bring the nickel the other way. Great disguise overall, but he's going to have a three-man concept to the field that he can take, and he's also got a one-on-one isolation route to the boundary that he can take. For a lot of the times on these types of plays, it's a yes-no for the quarterback. If they like this matchup down here, he can take it. If not, he can work the 3-man concept up top. Here he decides to take Greg Little. We're going to look at just overall his accuracy. He's got a great feel for back shoulder go balls. We saw it time and time again at UCLA. Just a very, very accurate and good feel for where to put those. But let's go ahead and run the tape and just look at his overall accuracy on this throw. He hits the top of his drop. He knows he's going to Greg Little. This ball is up high and away from coverage in a great spot. Now Greg Little, he only gets 1 foot down this play. It does end up incomplete. But the ball location, he's got it. This receiver, Greg Little, has got to get 2 feet down for his guy here. Let's run the tape from the back end zone shot. You get a really good look at it. Again, he's making his decision pre-snap based on matchup and based on what he's got one-on-one, but you can see just this throw high into the outside, defender's falling down a little bit. In tight coverage, he's still not going to make that play with where he's putting that football. Great throw from Rosen on that play. We'd like to see some more of those in preseason too. I think overall it was, a little bit of a mixed bag. We saw the play and what he can do, evading pressure, keeping his eyes up, making throws down the field. Then we saw kind of the pre-snap process in which he probably should have picked the other side of the field and regardless can't make that throw on the should-be interception. He's too good a player to make those type of mistakes. And then finally we see the great accuracy on this play. Greg Little's got to come down with this throw for his guy. But overall, a little bit of mixed bag. We'll see if he can improve preseason 2. But for more content, don't forget to click thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel. A bunch of videos loaded up preseason, and as the season goes on, you can find a lot of videos there. And then for more information on the premium stats, go to ProFootballFocus.com. We've got all the stats loaded up from last week, so check it out.